Okay, we're picking the review back up with question 8. Question 8 asks, the square root of 75 is between which two whole numbers? So you have to think about what's a perfect square that's close to 75. Start guessing and checking. 5 squared equals 25. We're going to go higher than that. 6 squared equals 36. 7 squared equals 49. 7 times 7. 8 squared equals 64. We're getting close. And 9 squared, 9 times 9 equals 81. So the square root of 64 equals 8. And the square root of 81 equals 9. And the square root of 75 is right in between the square root of 64 and the square root of 81. So the square root of 75 must lie between 8 and 9. And here's your chance to win the next golden ticket. If you can tell me which two whole numbers this square root lie between. If you're the first student to tell me that by either calling the classroom phone and leaving a voicemail or emailing, tell me which two numbers the square root of 185 fall between, and you win the next golden ticket. Okay, problem 9. Which model represents 4 squared? We know 4 squared equals 4 times 4, and that equals 16. So right away, I'm looking at B. 4 rows of 4 squares. 4 times 4, and there's 16 squares in this model. So the answer is B. Just so we can look at these other models, what is this 2 times 2? So 2 squared equals 4. It's definitely not A. Remember, we always want to check our other answer choices. This looks like, if I were to represent this with a number sentence, it would be 2 times 2 squared. Because it's just like A, but 2 of them. So 2 times 2 squared. So that's wrong. And this just looks like 4. So that's wrong. 4 squares, 4. Number 10, Alfred used the model below to represent the area of a square with a side length of the square root of 9 units. So this is his model for his square. 9 circles, so the area is 9. And the side length is square root of 9. Each side equals a square root of 9. What is another way to represent the side length of this square? Instead of saying the square root of 9, what could we say? Well, if we know the square root of 9 equals some number, some integer times itself, and you know that is 3. Wait a minute, I need to do that again. Okay, the square root of 9, 9 is the area, and to get 9 we have to multiply some integer by itself, so 3 times 3 equals 9. But the square root of 9 equals 3. So 3 is the side length, and you can just see that there are 3 circles on each side length. So another way to represent the side length of the square is 3 units. It's kind of one of those problems that's so simple it seems tricky, and you could trick yourself into just picking something that looks like it might be right, like this or this. But you know that the square root of 9 means what number would I multiply it by itself to get 9 to get my area, and that is 3. Okay, we'll pick the review back up with problem 11.